Good morning, friends. Did we meet our numbers? What is the YOY growth? Why are we behind in the market? Please don't worry and don't leave this video. I'm just giving a few examples wherein in today's corporate world, the leaders usually ask these questions to their employees. So my question is, are the numbers the only criteria for the employees to exist in the company? Or a bigger question, are numbers the only criteria for a company to survive in the corporate world? Okay, let's have a few examples. I'm going to share a few points, just listen to them carefully. Parenting or caring for your loved ones. Teaching or nurturing the children. Working in a struggling environment near your city or away from the city. Preserving the environment. Reading or writing for pleasure. Preventive health care. Character building of your kids and the young ones. Building community connections. Having a hobby. Becoming involved in the local government. Most of us do so many of these things, and usually we do not do all these things just because for the money. When you do these things, you don't think of yourself as participating in capitalism, or I should say participating in profit-making process. Many of us feel like the activities of a normal life are becoming harder and harder to accomplish. So the question becomes, in a system where profit is a prime determinant of value, how can we preserve what we truly value as humans? What matters to us beyond money? These goals and GDP would sometimes go hand in hand, but there are times when they couldn't be aligned. For example, a drug company charging extortionate rates for a life-saving drug. Everyone wants that the company accept a moderate profit margin. But does it really happen? I guess not. Well, in the business, there is a saying, what gets measured gets managed for. So we need to start measuring different things. Do you know the concept of GDP and economic progress didn't exist until the Great Depression of 1929? Mr. Simon Kuznets, often called as the father of GDP, introduced this term in the year 1934. Obviously, GDP and economic progress should be on priority, but simultaneously, we should keep in mind that we do not become a profit-making robot. And we all know robots do not have emotions, health issues, and many other things which humans do have. Okay. In addition to GDP and job statistics, the government could adopt measurements like average physical fitness and mental health, quality of infrastructure, marriage rates and success, substance abuse, global temperature variance and sea levels, artistic and cultural vibrancy, social and economic equality, civic engagement, cybersecurity, and last but not the least, the responsiveness and the evolution of the government. Well, this should be a social credit system in which people who help move society in a particular direction should get rewarded. For example, a journalist who uncovered a source of waste, or an artist who beautified a city, or a hacker who strengthened our power grid could be rewarded with social credits. So someone who helped another person recover from addiction, even someone who maintained a high level of physical fitness and helped others do so, could be rewarded and recognized. We could create an entirely new parallel economy around the social good. The most socially detached would likely ignore all of this. Of course they will. But many people love rewards and feeling valued. It is not always about the numbers and money. So, we saw that there are a lot of works in the world which are very much important than the numbers asked by the CEO or the GDP and the economy numbers discussed within the country. Remember, in the race of making profit, we are leaving behind so many values, virtues, and many other good things that will make the profit shy. Well, in today's world, the word profit has become a positive word but with a negative connotation and consequences. Well, to support this, I will take you through few examples. The first one, profit is causing female feticide. Well, it might sound weird, but yes, it is. See, still many people in India do not want a girl child as they see them as a loss in the near future. It is just because of the dowry system. Well, for those people, just one sentence. You too are born from a female, and the female child you produce should be brought up in such a manner that she has the options to choose the right groom, which will eliminate the dowry. The second example is little scary and true in 50% of the pregnancy cases. I am talking about the caesarean deliveries. A caesarean delivery costs approximately about 1 lakh per pregnant woman, and normal delivery costs around 30,000. So again, few people are looking profits here and leaving the body of the female with some dire consequences. Well, you can Google the side effects of the caesarean operations, and it is just happening just because of the profits. Well, the third example I can quote is of food adulteration. Companies are intentionally debasing the quality of food offered for the sale either by substitution of inferior substances or by the removal of valuable ingredients. And this is causing our health to deteriorate. The fourth example I can quote is putting the environment in danger. The companies, in the search of more profits, forget to look after the environment. They are continuously throwing wastes either into the air or water, and we people are consuming it. They are increasing their profit margin at the cost of our health. You can see so many examples present in the world. These are only 4 examples which I have quoted in front of you. Well, even the richest and the most ambitious philanthropists and the companies either operate at the wrong scale or have multiple stakeholders that make big long-term commitments difficult to sustain. Companies that seek profit are often seen as immoral and harmful, even when they make positive contributions to the society. Why is this? Well, a research was conducted in the Rotterdam School of Management, which is Europe's top 10 business school. In the research, people were asked to imagine themselves as the CEO of a company. Most of them believed that adopting the worst business practices would improve the profit of their imaginary business. This suggests that people see a fundamental disconnect between what's good for the business and what's good for society as a whole. So far, these results indicate that people really believe that making profit is a zero-sum affair that can only be achieved at the expense of others. Even if the companies have purely selfish intentions, they must meet the demands to continue earning profits. The researchers noticed having a bad reputation obviously harms sales and profits, but they found that this is something that people may not normally consider. The good news for the companies is that people do think companies' motives differ. Some care about profits, while others care about helping the society. Well, with this note, I would like to end my one-liner. Whether be it a person or a company or a country, they all should not generate profits at the cost of social and environmental aspects. Friends, If you liked my video, then kindly do subscribe to my channel and also share this. I'll definitely bring few more topics in the recent future. Thanks again. Take care. Bye bye.